Hi, I'm Kyle Brodsky, and welcome back for another episode of OW Gaming. With me, as always, my co-host,
Sean McCarran. Hi, nice to see everybody again.
And today we're going to be talking about the newly released trailers and buzz surrounding Borderlands 3.
That trailer, first off, that first trailer that even the teaser I thought was so hype. I was like, wow, this is great. I'm so excited for this.
Oh, the crazy just mask with like everything it did.
Yeah.
It had references to the new Vault Hunters, it had references to the new villains, and just, it's complete perfection.
I love the design of the new villains too. Like, I think they look so cool from what they showed in the trailer.
Oh, how it's like an evil siren twin brother-sister thing?
Yeah, and they're hinting that the brother is a siren also.
Or something. It looks like he can rip siren powers out of people.
Yeah, like, because if you watch that trailer, it shows like Lilith before she had like all of the stuff on her arm, and then afterwards at one point it shows her without.
I think
powers.
Yeah, I think she got it ripped out of her and probably dying.
So that's probably gonna be her thing, the whole thing.
You
think she's gonna die?
I don't know if they're gonna kill her off, but I think they're gonna.
If I had to pick one, it'd be her.
Yeah, well, because they killed off Roland.
Yeah.
She played. Oh God, the game is from 2012. All right, if you're watching a video about Borderlands 3, whatever.
Keep going, please.
Okay. Just the other two games, it seems to be an interesting shift because first of all, we're not on Pandora anymore. All the other.
That was confirmed?
Yes, we are multiple planets. It has been confirmed planets.
Well, I was just going to start on Pandora, I'm assuming, because I don't think the other ones are on different planets, the characters.
No, so I'm thinking they'll start on Pandora because this game seems to be a culmination of Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, the pre-sequel, and the canon now, Tales of the Borderlands from the fated company Telltale Studios, rest in peace.
Whatever.
I like Tales of the Borderlands.
I didn't like any. I played Telltale Batman. It wasn't even that. It was like, oh, this is good, and wasn't blown away.
All right. It seems we're pretty much having every single character returning that is currently alive, except like 4 of them.
We haven't seen Axton. We haven't seen
Salvador.
Krieg.
Gage,
who is the necromancer.
Necromancer.
I'm sorry.
Necro robot,
One of the best characters in the game.
That's because Anarchy is a dumb tree that says you don't get to aim anymore, but you still kill things.
True.
So we're missing those 4. We're also missing the sister duo from. You're missing the sister duo from pre-sequel, or not pre-sequel, from Tales of the Borderlands, along with Athena and her girlfriend, who was also from Tales, and who was also from what's it called? Pre-sequel.
Her girlfriend was in the pre-sequel?
Yeah,
I don't remember much of the pre-sequel at all, to be honest.
It's Janie, the moon girl.
It's been a while, I don't remember. Oh, is she the Catch a Ride girl up there?
Yeah, she's a Catch a Ride girl.
Oh, that's a girl. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah. We're gonna see everyone else is back. Literally everyone.
Yeah. Except Roland, because he's dead. And Jack, because he's dead.
No, Jack actually might be back.
I heard them say in the conference he's not coming back.
Well, okay, so from pre-sequel, we know Tommy is back, who is the clone of Jack, and he seems to got a full makeover. They said that he wouldn't be back, but one of the characters they did bring back was Rise. Rise has handsome Jack as an AI currently implanted in one of his eyes.
Oh.
So he may not be back as in full back, but you might see him again.
There's no way there's definitely a side quest with him. There's gonna be some type of thing you do in this main story that he'll be involved in. There's no way. He already loved him too much. There's no way he's not coming back.
Well, he'll show up because we saw Rise is back, and he's currently the current owner of Hyperion. We also learned Zero is back, everyone's favorite haiku assassin that no one knows anything about.
Yep.
So
he looks cool, which is I hate that everybody goes off. That they look cool as how I'm gonna play that character.
Okay,
out of all the new characters, everyone's like the one. What's his name again?
Flack, the robot.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, I'm playing as him because he looks cool.
Okay.
His ability's gonna be awful.
I don't care. His abilities is I summon animals to eat people.
Yeah, but I'd rather use a giant mech robot. Like, what's the girl's name?
Oh yeah, the 4 new characters. We already got like confirmation of what they are because it's like It's not Moxie. It's like Moze or Maz. I don't know. how you pronounce it, but she's like the soldier character. Her special is she gets into the robot.
Yeah, and you can ride the robot too if you play with them.
Yeah, it's certain skill trees. We got the new Siren, who everyone fell in love with her like 8-pack, and her ability is just punch things multiple times.
Which I'm perfectly fine with that. I've never really been a fan of the Sirens. I didn't really care for Lilith in the first game. I thought her ability was kind of pointless.
I mean, Maya was really good.
And Maya, I play by myself, so when she does that ability, that's like a good support ability.
It's not a solo ability.
No, it's not. So I never cared to play as that character, and that's why I like Axton the best in Borderlands 2, and Roland the best in Borderlands 1.
Dude, Krieg in Borderlands 2.
I never played as Krieg.
You never played as Krieg?
No, I want to.
I love Krieg because one of his 3 trees, he has one tree that's all about like killing people, another and like explosives, another tree that's all about setting himself on fire, and then the 3rd tree is all about hitting people.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and then like the culminating ability of the hitting people trees, you turn yourself into a badass super mutant.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, I never really played as him. And I wanted to. I like Jade the best in Borderlands 2. I'm sorry, Jade. What was her name? Gage. I don't know why I keep saying Jade. I don't know why I keep saying Jade. I really don't know why.
Because you really want to, from Beyond Good and Evil 2 to come out soon.
I played that game for an hour, so I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know why. I guess because she looks like a Jade. Is it maybe that's why?
I guess also because Gage is a dumb name.
Yeah, it's for a girl too.
It's just a dumb name.
Yeah. Sorry for anybody whose name is Gage.
There has though been so many controversies just today because of this, because unsurprisingly, but surprising to most other people who don't know anything about the gaming industry currently, Borderlands 3 is online, a Epic Store exclusive only.
For those who don't know, Epic is the company that makes Fortnite, and they did originally make Gears.
First of all, Epic Games is not actually really well known for their games. They had like a couple of good ones. I think Fortnite was supposed to be this zombie defense one that was going to turn into a good game for them.
Yeah, it was like Horde mode the game originally, and then they copied PUBG and then
made it for free.
It's history.
Yeah, and then made lots of money. One of the things Epic Games is known for, though, is their engine, which is the Unreal Engine. Like, everyone uses the Unreal Engine. It's unreal. That's your bad cringe for the day. If you stop watching, I don't blame you. Oh my god. But because of that, a lot of games that are using the Unreal Engine are going straight for Epic Games instead of Steam, because Steam kind of has horrible business practices with certain things of how they price out games, taking almost 30 to 45% of the cut from games they put onto the Steam store, while Epic Games only takes a 12% flat cut.
A little insight to gaming, people who don't know gaming. This is what PC gaming is, and this is why Shawnee plays on the consoles.
On the upside, though, the console has no crazy problems and will be probably just fine.
And that's why I will be getting Borderlands 3 on PS4. If you want to add me, it's SeanMac46. We can play together.
On the other note, though, they did confirm for PS4 and Xbox One that they will be returning split screen.
4-player split screen, right?
Yeah, I believe it's 4-player.
That's awesome.
I know it's at least 2.
Yeah. So what are your biggest hopes for Borderlands 3? Like, what do you like? If you had to pick like one thing, what are you hoping for?
I'm really hoping that first of all, that they expand the story even more, because I love Borderlands 2 story.
Borderlands 1 story was kind of a mess.
Borderlands 1 story was kind of a mess.
Kind of very confused. If you really don't know what the hell's going on, I was so confused most of the game, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then 2, it's like they reinvented the game pretty much. Like 2 became like one of the best, I don't know about best video game stories, but it was definitely a really good one.
Well, it's just because first of all, Handsome Jack really took the cake as like villains.
I would say one of the best video game villains, period.
He was the best video game villain.
I'm probably gonna go re-download it and play it. I want to.
Pre-sequel kind of had like a kind of meh story. It was an interesting story of how kind of.
I'm sorry, not the pre-sequel. I meant the Handsome Jack collection.
It's in that pre-sequel.
I know, I said pre-sequel. I meant to say Handsome Jack collection.
Pre-sequel story-wise wasn't really there. It was
that's like the one thing that kind of stinks about when you make like a prequel game, because unless you do it like Arkham Origins, where it was like way before this events. This one was pretty.
I mean,
wouldn't say it's pretty close to the. It's in like a little bit right before, like almost like a couple days before.
it's like a year.
Oh, a year. Well, that's pretty close compared to like Origins, which was just like 10 years before.
I mean, it really,
Arkham Asylum.
it really did a great job at setting up exactly what 2 was about and why Handsome Jack really hated Lilith and Roland. It really didn't do too much else. I mean, it gave us a whole bunch of characters that we see in 2 and actually fleshed them out, because that was the first time you really got to, the character you were playing was actually talking during the entire thing and wasn't just kind of standing there very quietly.
Okay.
So it gave us that. I'm really happy to, I really hope they push that forward in 3. It also gave us Tales of the Borderlands, which was just so much fun.
I didn't play that. I wish I did.
It's, game-wise, it's not really but story-wise, it was a lot of fun to listen to. It was a lot of fun to like read through and all that jazz. Pretty much, I'm just hoping for the same thing they had. I don't actually care that they go, this is the craziest new innovations from Gearbox. No, them going, this is almost exactly like Borderlands 2, but we made it better.
See, my hope is I really hope they flesh out the characters more, because I don't like how what characters you play as are just kind of like silent most of the game. Like they say things, but they don't get involved in the story.
Well, pre-sequel did that better.
Yeah, definitely.
Which I hope they carry that on to greater lengths.
I'm hoping this game like kind of makes these characters, like I feel like they're just not important. Like it doesn't matter which one you pick. Like I'm really hoping like, so it gives you more replayability. Like if I play as the girl with the giant mech suit, I'm hoping that it lets like I'll get different dialogue if I play as the hunter, the hunter guy. That's what I'm hoping it does.
I'm also hoping that when you're playing as those 4 characters, like if you go for a full team, it is completely different technically storytelling if you would play 1 through.
That'd be cool too, like you play with all 4 of them. That
Yeah.
would be cool. I hope to do that too. Well, I think we should wrap this up.
All right.
Borderlands 3 comes out on September 13th. That was announced as of today. Me and him are super hyped for that game. I can't wait.
And for anyone who's trying to boycott the Epic Store, it's going to come out 6 months later for everything else on the computer.
Yep, and thank God I'm getting it on PlayStation.
Last bit of news, also the remastered edition for Borderlands 1 Game of the Year is completely free for download today.
Oh, free? I didn't know it was free.
Well, it's free if you already bought the game.
Oh, for the Hanson collection?
No, not the Hanson Collection, the first Borderlands game.
Oh, I should check my Xbox then. I'm pretty sure I still have that.
I don't know if it's going to update on the Xbox, but you can definitely check.
I will check.
All right, I'm Kyle Brodsky,
I'm Sean McCarran.
and hope you have a great gaming day.